Hello, good day ma'am, good day everyone. We are the Group 3 and these are my co-reporters Ike Alaba, Aljan Babera, Neil Daryl Bahala, Raul Humunlay, Jessler Galdo, Marjan Lau, Roland Bahia, Diana Rose Succeed, and yours truly, Daniela Irene Aga. So this is our creative video discussion for the subject CRIM3. So let's get to know what is depression. Depression is an illness that causes a person to feel sad and hopeless much of the time. It is different normal feelings of sadness, grief, or low energy. Anyone can have depression. It often runs in families, but it can also happen to someone who doesn't have a family history of depression. You can have depression one time or many times. So depression is people are prone to depression because of the struggles that we face in life. So we must be cautious or careful enough in treating people, to treat people with kindness because we don't know what they're going through. And just by causes of depression. So these are the major causes of depression. The first one is the cause of events that create stress, such as childbirth or a death in the family. So the main causes of depression is the death of a family member, because it is very painful to lose a loved one. So it can be a root of depression. And then the next one is illness such as arthritis, heart disease, or cancer. So this kind of diseases can be a cause of depression. And then the next one is the certain medicines such as steroids or narcotics for pain relief. And then the last one is drinking alcohol or using illegal drugs. So this mentioned words that I have uttered are the major causes of depression. And then the next reporter will be Diana Rose Succeed.
Symptoms of depression. First, we have to think and speak more clearly than normal. Have trouble concentrating, remembering, and making decisions. So since maapektuhan ilahang utok ana sa kanang mga gaka-depress, gaka-apektuhan gid kasagara ilang utok ana. So munang night trouble. Next, we have having changes in their eating and sleeping habits. So dili na sila kayo gaganahag kaon, then gaka-disturb na while kanang if ever kanang matulog sila, dali ra sila kayo agka-disturb. And then next, lose interest in things they enjoy before they were depressed. So agkawala na ilang gana. Sa example is ilang habit is magdula sila sa basketball ana. Since they are depressed, gusto na lang nila mahimong kanaang loner, magsuksuka na sa daplin kay na may daghan ilang ginahuna-huna mo nang gaka-depress sila. Next, we have having feelings of guilt and hopelessness, wondering if life is worth living. Munang daghan kayo ga-suicide tungod aning life is worth living. Next, we have the complain about problems that don't have a physical cause, such as headache, stomach, and etc. And then we have different forms of depression. First, the major depressive disorder. This is also called major depression. It is characterized by a combination of symptoms that interfere with a person's ability to work, sleep, study, eat, and enjoy one's pleasurable activities. Major depression is disabling and prevents a person from functioning normally. An episode of major depression may occur only once in a person's lifetime, but more often it recurs throughout a person's life.
Dysthymic disorder, also referred to as a dysthymia. The symptoms do not occur for than 2 months at a time. Generally, this type of depression is described as having persistent but less severe depressive symptoms than major depression. Manifest nearly constant depressed mood for at least 2 years accompanied by at least two or more of the following: decrease or increase in eating, difficulty in sleeping or in sleeping, low energy or fatigue, low self-esteem, difficulty or concentrating or making decision, and feeling hopeless. Next reporter is Ike Alaba.
Psychotic depression. This occurs when a severe depressive illness is accompanied by some form of psychosis, such as break with a reality, hallucination, and delusion.
Postpartum depression. This is a major depressive episode that occurs after having a baby. A new mother develops a major depressive episode within 1 month after delivery. It is estimated that 10 to 15% of women experience postpartum depression after giving birth. In rare case, a woman may have a severe form of depression called postpartum psychosis. She may act strangely, see or hear things at errant there, and be a danger to herself and her baby.
Seasonal affective disorder. This is characterized by the onset of depressive illness during the winter months when there is less natural sunlight. The depression generally left during spring and summer. Seasonal affective disorder may be effectively treated with light therapy, but nearly half of those with seasonal affective disorder do not respond to light therapy alone. Antidepressant medications and psychotherapy can reduce seasonal affective disorder symptoms, either alone or in combination with light therapy. This type of depression is related to change in seasons and begins and ends to about the same times every year. Muning seasonal affective disorder, muning ganang katukar yang depressions sa every season. The next reporter will be Aljan Bavera.
Bipolar disorder. This also called manic. Bipolar disorder. This also called manic depressive illness is not as common as a major depression or dynamic dithemia. Bipolar disorder is characterized by cyclical mood changes from extreme high. Example, mania to extreme low. Example, depression. Bipolar disorder, for example, is changes of mood. Muna siya, may example ka nang wala-wala kasi mood ba? Balimbala mo ito yung mga mood bitaw. Muna siya, thank you very much.
Endogenous depression. Endogenous means from within the body. This type of depression is defined as feeling depressed for no apparent reason. Number 8. Reactive depression, also known as adjustment disorder with depressive mood. This depressive symptoms develops in response to a specific stressful situation or event. Example, job loss, relationship ending. These symptoms occur within 3 months or of the stressor and last no longer than 6 months after the stressor of its consequences has ended. Depression symptoms cause significant distress or impairs usual functioning. Example, relationships, work, school, and do not meet the criteria for major depressive disorder.
Agitated depressions. This kind of major depressive disorder is characterized by agitations such as physical and emotional restlessness, irritability, and insomnia, which is the opposite of many depressive individuals who have low energy and feel slowed down physically and mentally in approach social behavior. How to battle depressions? A. Socializing, eating out, movies, ball games with family or friends. B. Helping others in need, volunteer work, feeding the homeless, etc. C. Praying works for all moods, especially depressions. That's all. Thank you and God bless.